Yo, back again today. Little quiet slate of games today. We only had 4 games, but they were all reasonably good games. There was one really good game that I will get into very shortly in the Knicks and the Pistons. But as I said, just quiet games today. Only 4 games. Really good for me. It means I can actually commit myself to those 4 games and really get invested with them. Sorry about no video yesterday. I really couldn't, get sorted and get a video out with all the games that went on. I think there was, 12 games yesterday or some ridiculous number. So I'm back here today, give a quick, 4-game video, and without further ado, let's get into it. First game of the day was the Raptors and the Pacers. The Pacers fall just short on possibly Tyrese's worst game of the year. I think he shot, 2 for 11 from the field and 1 for 6 from 3. He only ended with 9 points. Benedict Mathurin, on the other hand, stood up for him, gave him 34 points, which was, I believe, close to a career high for him, but wasn't enough to get the job done. The Raptors, on the back of Scotty Barnes' 20-point double-double and RJ Barrett's 24-point performance, Raptors just played better. They were moving the ball a lot more. Scotty Barnes was everywhere, as you have to be when you get a triple-double, just passing the ball, getting up for the rebounds, attacking the basket like he always does. Experimenting with that three-point shot that throughout the course of his career, he's been a decent three-point shooter, but he's never been a great three-point shooter. So if he can continue to work on that jump shot slowly and get it up to, a 35-ish%, it will change the dynamic of the Raptors. It'll be able to space for the floor for the rest of the guys. Although Scotty should have the ball in his hands for most of the time, it really being his team now. For him to be able to space the floor for potential other guys that might come into the team and need the ball a little bit more would be huge for them. So Raptors take this one 130 to 122. Next game of the day was the best game of the day. The Knicks and the Pistons battled it out. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson went back and forth at each other all night, both with 30-plus points. Jalen Brunson with 12 rebounds as well. Not rebounds, assists. So he played his ass off. Josh Hart does what he always does. Affects every little part of the game. As for the Pistons, other than Cade Cunningham, no one really tried to show their face. They got, contributing buckets from a lot of different guys on the team, but they really didn't have it in the end over the Knicks. The Knicks, Josh Hart and one with 2 or so seconds left in the game really rode it home for them. The Pistons could have won this one, just didn't really have enough in the end. Josh Hart got a good lane to the ring and converted plus the foul. Although he did miss the free throw, the Pistons had half a chance, if that, but weren't able to get it done. Knicks take that one 113 to 111. Next game of the day, absolute blowout. Nets, wiped the floor with the Grizzlies 86 to 111. The Nets just looked a lot better as a team. Had 7 players in double-digit points. Had Ben Simmons, doing what he's done ever since he came back and rebounds the ball, passes the ball. Does really a little bit of everything. If he can really tone up, even to half of what he was at Philadelphia, it would change the dynamic of the Nets completely. Just being able to really attack the ring more. I think that's what a lot of people want from Ben Simmons, is just for him to attack the ring more. Because if he attacks the ring, back to the days he was at Philly, it'll collapse defenses, being able to hit his guys like Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, those guys who can all shoot the ball at a high clip. So if he can continue to attack and really bring the Nets together, it will, change their team completely. As for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson, I think, top scored for their team with 14 points today. They really did not have much going offensively. They looked sluggish coming up and down the court, Luke Kennard, hit a couple of nice shots, but I don't really have much to say about them today. They just didn't really have it with them, which is unfortunate. We know they're still trying to get back to at least half healthy, but as for right now, they really have to deal with this and the roster that they're putting together. They really need to continue to play those younger guys, I think, because those younger guys, like building on them, will be game changing for them coming down the line. The Nets take this one. Wasn't really too much arguments about it. Nets were in control for majority of the game, and it never really changed. Last game of the day, Heat beat the Kings on the second night of a back-to-back. The Kings, De'Aaron Fox showed up. Domantas Sabonis with yet another triple-double. He's playing out of his mind right now. And Keegan Murray with 28 points today. Those three showed up for them, but other than that, no one else really showed up. There was, barely anything from Malik Monk off the bench. Kevin Huerter couldn't hit his shots. Those sort of guys, the people that they need to really perform on a night-to-night basis, although they're not the star players, you need production from your role players. So for them to not get much production out of those guys tonight was unfortunate and is a big reason why they lost this game. As for the Heat, no Jimmy Butler tonight, but they played just as well. Bam is playing some of the best basketball I've seen Bam play in a long time. I think he had 28 points, 7 assists, and 12 rebounds or so. So he was playing out of his mind today. Jaime Jaquez, 20-plus points. Just an amazing rookie for them. He continues to do it night in and night out. So it is great for them, just to really bring each other together and play the way they did today. Heat take this one 121 to 110. As I said, quick video today. There's only 4 games to go over, so there isn't really much to say. Tomorrow, we've got a bigger slate of games, 11 games tomorrow. I'll try and get a video out to you guys watching that. I do have some spare time tomorrow, so I will be able to put out a video on that, hopefully. All going well. But other than that, that's really all I can say for today's video today. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I'll continue to try and get it out as much as possible. But until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.